Hello friends, how are you? Hope that you are well. Now today's video I want to tell you something about English and why we are failing to speak English. I want to talk about how can we develop our English day by day. So what am I today? I'm also beginner but I can talk with confidence. So how can you build your confidence? I will share with you the tips and tricks to enhance your capability in English speaking. So let's start our journey, and if this video is helpful for you to develop your English, then please like, comment and subscribe. So let's start. First of all, why we are not doing well in English? Because of lacking learning. Of course, we don't know as much as need to know. That's why this is a problem. But how can we overcome this? Of course, we have to learn something good and better. How can we do that? By reading, you can enhance your vocabulary, you can develop yourself. First of all, how we can read? Without reading, you cannot make yourself better. So how can we read? First of all, you can read newspaper. In the perspective of Bangladesh, you can read the Daily Star, the Daily Sun, and in the perspective of the world is the Guardian, BBC, and others are so good to you to read every day. And then you can find out some sort of words which you will not know at the time. But you have to find out those meanings of the words, and then you can boost your vocabulary. So newspaper is one of the most important to you to learn English. Without that, you can read books. Small books can help you. Which types of sector is your favorite, your interesting part? That time you can go for that, and reading those books you can enhance your vocabulary, you can boost your vocabulary day by day. So it's the ongoing process for you, not for you, for all. Whoever is trying to talk in English, they have to learn some vocabularies whichever is needed for them. That's why I read newspaper daily. I try to do it daily because of growing vocabulary in my mind. That's why you can do that. And then you should listen more. How can we listen? If you have a phone, then you can search in YouTube the English podcast and the lecture of English or the session by English. You can use that to listen, and your listening capability will enhance by listening more and more. So this is another thing to boost your English day by day. That's why you have to listen. And then the final clue is speaking. When you want to try speak, of course you have to speak more and more, and you have to try to understand by listening, and you have to make it into reality, and that is speaking English. So how you can speak English fluently? Not fluently as a beginner. You have to try to say something. You have to communicate with any other person who are available with you, who are interested to you to talk about anything. That's why you can get result. So these are the things. First of all, you have to read by newspaper or other books, and you have to listen podcast, YouTube videos or other things like that, and then you have to speak with any other person, or you're in front of your mobile phone with myself, with yourself. You can talk with yourself, no matter who you are now. But the fact is, what will you be some months later? That is the fact, and that's why you should try to do your best, and that's why you should speak daily. So thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience. Friends, if this video is useful for you, helpful for you, then please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you later.